Hey there, everybody. What's up? Well, a lot of things actually. Main one being there wasn't an episode yesterday. Well, I hate to always start every single one of these episodes with an explanation on why I've missed a day or something like that, but it's gonna become a regular thing now, so I guess I should go ahead and do it. I'm gonna take a shortcut through this place. So yeah, anyways, last week, from my perspective, because Sunday is the first day of the week where I live, so I know it's different in most other places, but to me, it's the start of the new week. Now, I'm gonna use an incense, just because I got a pretty long way ahead of me, and incense lasts for about an hour, which is about how long I'm going to keep on walking now. Anyways, so yeah, this last week has been pretty heavy on me in a lot of different ways. First of which, it was obviously the Smash-a-thon that I keep mentioning, which was great, but it really drained me because I was around for most of it. I only missed like a couple of hours, and that was mostly because I fell asleep, or as I like to call it, I switched off for 4 hours. Then I went and did this show and the Electabuzz Community Day for about an hour and came back, and I kept on watching the whole thing all the way to the end, which kind of bums me out now, because if you try to look for it on the YouTubes, you can't find it. Or at the very least you can find it, but for some reason it won't play. It says that it's unavailable or something like that. I'm assuming the people that made it took it down, and I'm also assuming that they had a good reason for that. Whatever that reason may be, the case still stands. I still can't see the few segments that I've missed, which kind of bums me out. But c'est la vie. In any case, so yeah, that really destroyed me physically and mentally, because stayed up for hours and hours. I watched it for around 3 days. When you really think about it, it was 30 hours, and it kind of started on late Sunday for me, and it ended at like very, very early in the morning on Monday. So yeah, 3 days, give or take, obviously. But yeah, I was extremely tired after that, and some could say I haven't actually recovered from that until yesterday, because the rest of the week I've been mostly very busy with other stuff. First 3 days I've been working with my dad, and the other few days left in the week I was just really busy on other stuff. Primarily this Pokemon project that I'm working on, which I finally got a map for it. I was going to do a video where I explain the map and sort of the concept of the game. All of it's been recorded. All that's left now is to edit it, but I just didn't have time to do that either. Now, like I said, I've been missing sleep pretty much all week, and obviously over the weekend my mom showed up. My mom came with her new dog, which she decided to nickname Toy, and we took her to the vet for the very first time since we got her. But yeah, I haven't actually slept all day that day, and the following day I pretty much slept more than I slept the entire week. Of course, this meant that I overslept again, shocker, and I woke up about 10 minutes before the Magmar Community Day ended. which kind of meant that I missed the Magmar Community Day. I missed out on it, which, you know, really sucks, but at the same time, I guess I really needed the rest. I guess that's what my body is trying to tell me. Now, the reason why I didn't do an episode yesterday, despite the fact that I've missed out on the community day, was it was already pretty late, and pretty much the entire episode I would just be talking about how I'm disappointed at myself that I've missed out on another community day, that this wasn't the first one that I've missed, and pretty much the entire episode would have been just me bitching and moaning and complaining about how I hate the fact that I overslept again, and how this sleeping schedule of mine, which has become pretty random and erratic, is really bad for the show, and I just didn't want a full episode of me just complaining about it. So I decided to just not do an episode. I focused on some other things that I needed to do, like a review or recap of the most recent episode of The Mandalorian, which I liked, which is up on my channel, by the way. The review, not the episode. But other than that, yeah, I focused on other things as opposed to just a full episode of me complaining about missing yet another community day. I think it's best, so that today I can just very quickly address it in the beginning and move on. Something a bit unexpected that happened. My dad came to the city today and said if I wanted to work. I said sure. Only problem is, last night I did something that I haven't done in quite some time. I had another live stream on Twitch, which is something that I haven't done in almost 2 weeks. It's not that I didn't want to, it's just I didn't have the time to. I couldn't schedule one. So last night I did it, and it was the longest one that I've had so far. It was about 4 hours. Didn't even notice it was 4 hours, really. It was just, the time just flew past me. But yes, that was nice and fun. I also, for the first time, I actually had someone to talk to in the live chat, because about 2 weeks ago, someone tried to get my attention in the live chat, and I completely missed it. I didn't see that this person was commenting on the live chat, which kind of sucks, because the person was just trying to get my attention, and it seemed like I ignored him. So never mind. That the past is in the past. Yesterday, not only someone actually came and talked to me for a little while, but also after that, I don't know why, I still have this urge to catch more Porygons. Probably just a leftover from the Porygon Community Day stuff. But yeah, not only someone actually showed up for a couple of minutes. Later, I took a bit of a break. I jumped on to the Mark Riley's Discord server, which I am a part of, and I asked if someone wanted to join me. And sure enough, someone did. Brennan Marr. Sorry, my bad. Really good person, that Brennan. I like Brennan. Anyways, showed up, we talked a little bit, and I continued on with the stream, which clocked out at about 4 hours and maybe 4 minutes, I think. Like I said, didn't even notice it was that long, but that was about it. And then obviously by the time I was done, I didn't even realize it was close to 5 in the morning. These things kind of happen when you're live streaming for a couple of hours. So I just went to sleep. Not really sure if I was going to wake up today. Fortunately for me, I managed to wake up at a semi-reasonable hour, but I was still late to meet up with my dad. I only got some for a few minutes, but I did a nice piece of work today. I worked for about 2 hours, but pretty sure I did a nice bit of work today. And we're going to continue this tomorrow. That's what he says. Hopefully I can wake up at a normal time. But yeah, as for the reason why I didn't do another one, I didn't record an episode of this earlier today on my way there. Like I said, I was late, I overslept, and well, I was kind of in a hurry to meet up with him, so I didn't record an episode. But on the other side, I did have the foresight to bring the camera with me, so let me just quickly check if it's actually recording. Oh good, nice. Because sometimes you see I think I'm recording, but I'm actually not. So kind of gets a bit embarrassing. Let's put it that way. Anyways, so that's basically the story of why there wasn't an episode yesterday, and why I'm recording this at this relatively late hour. Now it's only about 6:15-ish, so it's not quite as late as I usually do, but I mean, it's still dark outside, so it still counts in my book. Anyways, let's stop talking about that and move on to some more important things, like this game, for example. Let's see what this is. A Slowpoke. By the way, because I missed out on the community day, I was wondering if I should at least get the ticket for the community day. I wasn't sure about it. I was contemplating, and eventually I figured it'll just be best if I don't. You know what I'm saying? I'll have to save that for the next community day, whenever that may be. Whee! Alright. Now, as far as what am I going to do as soon as I get back home, well, first of all, I'm going to, hold on, I really had to make the traffic light before it changes. First thing on my mind, I'm going to post this episode on the channel. I've been doing some stuff on my other channel, the gaming channel. Mostly all I needed to do was just take all of the Let's Play videos that I did on my main channel and just move them over to the gaming channel. It'll be a bit out of order, but I guess that's the best I can make it. Now, a week or 2 weeks ago, I can't remember when, I should probably feed this guy. I'm gonna use the golden raspberries, because when am I ever gonna use those, am I right? It's just to save time. Plus, I have way too many of these. So yeah, back to the gaming channel thing. So far all I needed to do was just transfer all the gaming stuff. About 2 weeks ago, what I did was I uploaded all of the Pokemon Let's Plays that I did on both Sword and Shield. Like I said, it's a bit out of order and kind of confusing, but from now on I'm going to try to make it more organized on that channel. Maybe even I'll do some live streams on that channel as opposed to Twitch. Just bit of a safety net just in case, you know, Twitch doesn't really work out for me. So far it doesn't, but we'll see. But yeah, as soon as I'm done with that, I'm gonna start uploading all of my Twitch streams onto the YouTube channel, so that content will never be truly lost, because, you know, Twitch kind of gets rid of content that you had on your Twitch channels after a couple of days, and I don't want that to happen to my stuff. So, now, as I mentioned earlier, or at least started to mention, a couple of weeks ago I uploaded all of my Pokemon Shield stuff. Yesterday or 2 days ago, I can't remember when, I uploaded all of my Pokemon Sword content. All that's left now is to upload all of my Marvel's Avengers content, which is going to take much longer because I believe there are more episodes of that. And then maybe I can just start posting all the Twitch stuff. Maybe I can do that now, who knows? Because I did download all of my previous Twitch streams, and they're kind of heavy, and they take up a lot of time. Sorry, a lot of space, my bad, on my laptop, so I gotta upload them and then just delete them, so that they can exist on the YouTubes for however long is necessary for them to do so. Okay, gotta hurry up, and too late, sadly. Huh. Nice, I did some distance with Aggron, that's good. So that's basically my plan. I'm hoping that I can do it today, but mostly I think what my focus should be on right now is that I finish editing the video that I shot, or rather recorded, I should say, about the map of my region that I've mentioned that I have, because I really wanted to share it with people. I really want people to see it now that the map is finished. And I also want to do another video where I just talk about the map itself and each individual city and what does each city represent, and, you know, it's more about the geography of the Molash region, which is the region that I've created. That'll be nice. But first I gotta finish up with the one that's currently in the editing process. Let me just do a quick check. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna hatch an egg today, but it's always tomorrow. The thing about tomorrow, though, is gotta be really careful not to get, you know, another regular egg that isn't a strange egg from the Team Go Rocket leaders. Well, other than that, I've been recording for about 20 minutes. I'm almost home, and there's practically nothing really left to talk about. Pretty sure I pretty much said everything I needed to say. That's interesting. Well, normally this wouldn't be a problem to me. I'd love to, you don't see many Rhyhorns, sorry. Like I said, normally this wouldn't be much of a problem for me, except, didn't really have much of a theme for this episode. I didn't even have a pretty big topic to talk about, which is kind of disappointing. I love having topics that I can make an entire episode on. Great. I think I think the game is stuck now because that stupid Reddit had decided to leave right as I was clicking on it. I'll give it a few more seconds, and if I'll need to restart the game, then that's what I'll do. Oh well, looks like I'm restarting the game. Besides, it's better to do that every once in a while. Oops, hold on. Wait. Where is... Sorry about that. I'm still trying to figure out how this phone works. And, well, this was a bit of a learning curve. I'm pretty sure this is the first time this artwork is on screen. So at least that's something good that's happened. Let's see, we've got a Ghastly here, Mandibuzz, Woobat, Mega Gengar, a Dino, Umbreon, and a Gothorita, and obviously the player. And those are just the ones that I can see. Oh wait. See, the disadvantage of this phone being so much more advanced than the previous one is that the loading screen takes a lot less time. And look at that. Looks like I really needed to turn off the game and start over because I kind of missed this. What's this? Prepare to go beyond with 12 days of friendship. Well, that's an event that's happening right now. I was wondering why I didn't get any notifications on that. Let's see what this is. The 12 days of friendship event kicks off today. Whoops, sorry, my bad. Take the next 12 days to join your friends in preparing for the Go Beyond update, no matter where you are in the world. And it ends on this November 30th, which I believe is the last day of November. I don't think November has a 31st, so it's good. Let's see if there's anything else I've missed in the news. Let's see what this is. Updates, temporary bonuses. To continue updating, to continue adapting to the changing global environment, and in response to the situation becoming more difficult for many of our players, we are returning the following bonuses to the game beginning Thursday, November 19th. Hold on. Sorry about that. Ooh. Don't know where that came from. Incense effectiveness will be increased. Now attracting Pokemon to you more often. Your buddy Pokemon will now bring you more gifts each day. Up to 5 gifts at once. And up to 3 times a day. These bonuses are temporary, but they will remain in the game at minimum through June 2021. That's how long people are saying this pandemic is going to last. We'll give at least 1 month's notice before they change. That's good. It's good to know. Also look out for the following bonuses to show up during select upcoming events, making sure they have components that can safely be played regarding of your situation. Incubator distance reduction, that's great. Trade distance increased, doesn't really affect me too much. 1 Pokecoin bundles, kind of enjoyed those. And more, I wonder what that and more is. Whenever they add and more to stuff, it's kind of ambiguous. Let's see what this is. I'm pretty sure it's a bit of a moot point right now, but let's read it anyways. Since we began our journey together over 4 years ago, from the addition of battles, raid battles, trainer battles, and Team Go Rocket battles, to the discovery of over 600 different Pokemon that can be encountered in the game, the world of Pokemon Go continues to change and expand in exciting new ways. The week of Monday, November 30th, hold on, we'll be making big changes to how trainers can level up and implementing seasons, a new way to experience in-game events. Not only that, but Pokemon originally discovered in the Kalos region will be coming to Pokemon Go. Wow, I'm so happy I didn't stop the recording. And more importantly, I'm so happy that, well, I have a lot of Pokecoins. Eventually I'm going to have to start using some of these. I mean, I guess there's no harm in buying some free Ultra Balls. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm so happy that the game kind of froze on me, which forced me to start all over again. I really gotta learn to do that every once in a while. But that's nice to hear. That's always great to hear. I guess it kind of goes back to what I was saying a couple of episodes ago. Maybe that actually was the last episode that I did, and it was a couple of days ago. That's why I think it was a couple of episodes ago. But I did mention that level 50 is coming soon to this game. I guess now it's a confirmation, sort of. But I think the biggest takeaway is the fact that Kalos Pokemon are arriving presumably on November 30th, which is great. Right now, I believe we're at November 25th or 4th, something like that. So it's pretty close. We're getting pretty close to the end of November, and by the end of November, I'm assuming that's when they're going to introduce Kalos region Pokemon into the game. And I'm assuming that since there are still just a few, but only a few Pokemon from the Unova region that haven't made their way into the game. Come to think of it, I think there are a few Sinnoh Pokemon that still aren't in the game yet, but that's an entirely different situation. But as I was saying, it's nice to see that they're bringing in the Kalos region Pokemon into the game. I wonder how they're going to handle it, because Kalos has the smallest Pokédex so far. Like, I'm assuming part of the reason why there's still just a handful of Unova Pokemon that are still aren't in the game yet. Would you stop that? Stupid cat. Yeah, I'm assuming the reason why there's still just a few Pokemon from Unova that haven't made their way into the game. The reason for that being that it's the largest Pokédex so far, with 156. Kalos is the smallest with, I believe, 74, which is kind of crazy, because they went from the generation with the most Pokemon in it to the generation with the least amount of Pokemon in it. But I'm assuming also it's the first time, I believe, that they had a region with less than 100 Pokemon in the Pokédex. But I'm guessing that the reason for that is they kind of made up for it with Mega Evolutions, which have already made their way into this game. Only a few of them, but it's better than nothing. So what I'm trying to say is, how are they going to handle the introduction of more Kalos Pokemon? Because, like I said, 74, smallest Pokédex so far. I believe it also has the smallest number of legendaries and mythicals. Could be wrong on that. Maybe it's Kanto. Hold on. Kanto has the 3 legendary birds, Mewtwo and Mew. That's 5. Kalos has, well, the Life and Death trio. Can't remember the full name of the trio, by the way. It's Zygarde, Yabbletoll, and Xerneas. And what else do they have? They have Diancie and Hoopa. That's 5. Can't really remember. I'm sure I must be misremembering one of the legendaries or mythicals, but yeah, it might be a tie of 5. I mean, of course, you could make the argument that Kalos has more legendaries and mythicals because. Oh no! Wait! Nope. There is one more. There's Volcanion. That's 6. So yeah, Kanto is still the region with the least amount of legendaries and mythicals, but Kalos is a very close second. Oh, a Heatmore! You don't see plenty of these. Anyways, I was going to say, I mean, you could make the argument that Kalos has more because they have more forms to their legendaries and mythicals. There's like Hoopa Unbound, there's Mega Diancie, and obviously the multiple forms of Zygarde. So anyway, scratch that. Turns out I was wrong anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But as I was saying, not counting legendaries and mythicals, that's 68 Pokemon in the region. Obviously, they're going to have the starters, so that's already 9 Pokemon in the region. Interestingly, none of the Kalos Pokemon, other than Diancie, have Mega Evolutions. That's kind of weird. I mean, it's... If you're going to introduce this new feature, this new gimmick in one generation, wouldn't you want to have at least one obtainable Pokemon have that gimmick? Not some mythical that you're not even going to get your hands on anyway? I don't know. But yeah, so that's about 59 Pokemon, not including legendaries, mythicals, and starters. So how are they going to handle the rollout? It's a much smaller Pokédex than they've had so far. Usually what they've done, I mean, I'm assuming, I only started playing recently, but what I've noticed that they've been doing is that they've been adding a few Pokemon from each Pokédex. Most Pokemon from that Pokédex, and as for the rest, they just slowly they had a very slow progression where they added between 1 and 5-ish new Pokemon once every few weeks. So again, I wonder how are they going to handle that transition into the Kalos region, but I'm excited. More new Pokemon is I believe something we need. So we won't land with so many Dittos all the time. But anyways, that's all I have to say regarding the addition of new Kalos Pokemon, and my timing couldn't be more perfect because I finally arrived at my destination. So yeah, I think that about wraps this episode, and really hoping I'll have enough time to work on my other stuff tonight, but if not, there's always tomorrow, I guess, and the next tomorrow, and the day after tomorrow is tomorrow. Anyways, that's it for now. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Hopefully, this time. Goodbye. Looks like I was wrong. We are going to get a hatching of an egg. Well, all in Geodude, nothing too exciting. Could have been shiny, but wasn't. Anyways, I'm going to try to find another Team Go Rocket leader. Most importantly now, what I can't do is I can't afford to spin any random Pokestops. Guess I'll just have to wait for a balloon to show up near my area. Anyways, now, goodbye everybody. Hello again everybody! I really hope you enjoyed this video, cause I really enjoyed making it. So, if you like what you've seen here, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more awesome content like this. So, until next time guys, I'll see you guys next time.